Of our organization with somebody that you are here to see the amazing.
Yes, I don't know if you have seen this. Their Fox moderators even openly call Hillary Clinton amazing just days before while embracing her on stage at a Clinton Foundation event. Either the RNC did not bother to do basic research or they purposely rigged their own debate. If you notice, I put out a video here a few days ago about this debate, and it has been discovered that this lady recently called Hillary Clinton amazing. Take a look at this.
Of our organization with somebody that you are here to see the amazing Secretary Hillary Clinton. Here she is.
Yes, if you are wondering what I'm talking about, this was her during that debate.
Quote, universal deportation for all undocumented immigrants and their children, even if the children are citizens of the United States. Under what legal premise would you expel U.S. citizens?
So the first thing I want to say is I agree with everything. The Republicans on the stage are on the right side of this issue. Militarize the southern border, stop funding sanctuary cities, and end foreign aid to Mexico and Central America to end the incentives to come across. But I do go a step further. You're right about that, Ilya. I favor ending birthright citizenship for the kids of illegal immigrants in this country. Now, the left will howl about the Constitution and the 14th Amendment. The difference between me and them is I've actually read the 14th Amendment. What it says is that all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the laws and jurisdiction thereof are citizens. So nobody believes that the kid of a Mexican diplomat in this country enjoys birthright citizenship. Not a judge or legal scholar in this country will disagree with me on that. Well, if the kid of a Mexican diplomat doesn't enjoy birthright citizenship, then neither does the kid of an illegal migrant who broke the law to come here. And as the father of two sons, it is hard for me to look them in the eye and say, you have to follow the law when our own government fails to follow its own laws. That's how we really go the distance and solve this problem and restore the rule of law in the United States of America, because that is part of what it even means to be an American.
Senator Scott.
I have a different view on this. I think Trump was an excellent president, but the America First agenda does not belong to one man. It does not belong to Donald Trump. It doesn't belong to me. It belongs to you, the people of this country. And the question is, who's going to unite this country and take the America First agenda to the next level? When we rallied behind the cry to make America great again, we did not just hunger for a single man. We hungered for the unapologetic pursuit of excellence. So yes, I will respect Donald Trump and his legacy because it's the right thing to do. But we will unite this country to take the America First agenda to the next level, and that will take a different generation to do it.
When you take a look at what is going on, this lady was criticized on social media like never before. Last night, the RNC tapped Univision, a channel whose mandate is to be a more brainwashed version of MMBC in Spanish. Here are public secret service logs showing their moderator, Ilya, making multiple visits to the Biden White House 3 times in 8 months, actually, once alone with Joe Biden and twice with Joe Biden's propaganda and chief of staff for the White House press office. Their Fox moderator even openly called Hillary Clinton amazing. So you can see exactly why people criticize her. The kind of questions she were putting up, it was just like a Democrat. Somebody even thought maybe she works with MMBC. That is concerning. Now taking a look at Vivek, you saw this video. He put this out on Twitter. We live in a constitutional republic, not a direct democracy. I favor ending birthright citizenship for those whose parents enter the country illegally, because we should not reward those who violate the law with the intent of exploiting the citizenship rules. That is not what our founding fathers envisioned. Further, no one born in the country, whether first generations or fifth generation should automatically inherit the full privileges of citizenship until they earn those privileges. Every 18-year-old should have to pass the same civic test required for naturalized citizens or else save the country for 6 months in the military or first responder role before earning the full privileges of citizenship. As our founding father envisioned, we must have skin in the game to play in the game. Civic privileges come with civil duties attached. That is not extreme. That is just what it means to be true citizens of a republic. I favor amending the constitution accordingly. Vivek has been under scrutiny after this. I don't want to talk much pertaining to this. I want to know your opinion. Is it right for Vivek, if elected, to do this? A lot of people say he is an immigrant. Why should he even think of this?
There was a part that was really hard as someone who believes in the things I believe when they all spoke about trans people. That actually almost made me emotional watching, because it's clear to me that not everyone on that stage is an evil person. They don't understand. And it shows me they don't know one single trans person. Yeah. They've never met anyone. And what's happening is you've got a couple, which is, so there are 0.5% of all US adults are trans. Yeah. 1% of that 0.5% regret some kind of transition. Those people are in some kind of activist mission. So the only trans people, these people on this stage, have probably met in their lives is someone trying to convince them of something.
So why do they keep bringing it up?
Well, it matters, but it is a small percentage. It's a distraction.
It's just a distraction and scapegoating, in my opinion.
But they went really firm on it. They were talking about it being a mental disorder. I mean, it was hard to listen to.
That was disqualifying in how he talked about it.
What really pissed me off is when they talk about crime, because I'm a big anti-gun person in terms of, mass shootings, etc., and these AR.
There was another segment. The view went off on Vivek partaken to trans issue. If you notice, for about 7 months now, I'm not putting up videos partaken to this, but it is concerning to actually see this cackling the view reacting to this. It did in 2016. Some of the candidates may have had other goals in mind, either to be Trump running mate or to run for president in some future campaign, or for fame or vindication, because actually getting the nomination will mean wrenching it from Trump increasing secure grip. Instead of being in California, he had appeared earlier Wednesday addressing auto workers in Michigan, one of the half-dozen swing states in the general election. That was one more sign he already has pivoted to the general election, campaigning against President Joe Biden and feeling free to largely ignore the Republicans challenging him for the nomination. So you can see clearly what Trump is doing here. He has never seen these people to be, running with him. Reason, he focused on the bigger show.